We've now got some initial words coming in on what transpired between Narendra Modi and Nawaz Sharif in this big meeting at Hyderabad House. I want to go across straight live to Hyderabad House. My colleague Maha Siddiqui joins us from there. She covers the Ministry of External Affairs for us, and she's been speaking to some sources who have some information on what Modi and Nawaz Sharif told each other. Go ahead, Maha.
Yes, Rahul, it's confirmed now that the Indian side, that is Narendra Modi, raised the issue of terror and specifically 26/11 with Nawaz Sharif. Clearly a message was sent out from the Indian side that a conducive atmosphere has to be created for any sort of resumption of dialogue, because remember, Pakistan had on its agenda this issue that they want a takeaway from this visit here to India, and they were looking at asking the Indian side for resumption of talks, resumption of dialogue rather, I should put it that way. And India has made it very clear that as far as terror is exported from Pakistan directed towards India, it will not be possible for India to resume a dialogue with Pakistan. 26/11 was specifically raised by India. So initially, when we were given to believe that India is just looking at this meeting as an icebreaker to gauge Nawaz Sharif, certainly it now appears that Narendra Modi has taken a step forward and perhaps lived up to the campaign rhetoric as it was being put earlier, and now taken forward the agenda of asking Pakistan to clamp down on
that's
terror.
very interesting, Maha, from an Indian perspective. But the next natural, logical question is, what did Nawaz Sharif say? We will find out the official word in a short while from now when that press conference happens. But are these same sources in the MEA also telling you what Nawaz's response was when Modi said all these tough things to him?
Well, not as of now. What they are divulging to us is only what the Indian side raised. But from the body language of Nawaz Sharif and from the signals that he has been sending prior to his meeting with Narendra Modi, specifically the fact that he refused to meet Hurriyat leaders, did give us a sense that Pakistan is willing to bend a little and perhaps start talks to resume dialogue with India. They will perhaps give some sort of commitment on the issue of terror. In about an hour from now, as you were pointing out, Rahul, they are likely to meet the media, and they will perhaps make it clear as to whether there was any real commitment from Pakistan's end as far as terror is concerned and clamping down on terror is concerned. Also, very important point for India is Hafiz Saeed roaming free in Pakistan, who's blamed for 26/11, and that is also one issue that India has been insisting that Pakistan makes a commitment that it cracks down on the perpetrators of 26/11.
I'm going to leave it over there. I want you to go and chat more with your sources and come back to us in about 10 minutes from now with more live updates. Maha Siddiqui there reporting from Hyderabad House. I want Mr. Dogra to tell us what he makes of what the MEA is telling Indian journalists about what Modi told Nawaz Sharif. Terror and 26/11 both taken up in a firm way.
Well, I think it's very interesting that MEA went very quick to reach out to the media.
Because they've been criticized in the past for not doing so. When Pakistan would come out of a meeting, immediately leak to both Indian and Pakistani journalists what transpired, and diplomats at that time would have Pakistan running circles. I think this time the psyops seem stronger on our side for once.
Well, that's deliberate. Firstly, because they are not very sure as to what Pakistani side might say. The spin they might give to the meeting. Second, as I said, international audience is also watching you. So it's very important to reach out with your version first. It's very brief, but it's good that they've reached out and said quite plainly that we've spoken about terror and we've spoken about no address to 26/11. What Mr. Nawaz Sharif might say at 2:20 may be quite a different story. He might start off with Kashmir, he might start off with his desire to start trade, but the response from the other side being something different.
We have just a short while to go before that big press conference when we'll hear officially from the Pakistani Prime Minister on his impressions of this big meeting with Nawaz Sharif.